In this video, I want to talk about how we can anchor in a Mac using Excel, as well as look at an example of a home loan. So in this example, let's suppose that we have a house value. We're going to make a down payment. We're going to take out a loan. We're going to have an interest rate. We're going to have a number of years for our particular loan. And then we will assume how often it's periodic. So for this one, let's suppose we want to buy a $500,000 house. We're going to make a 20% down payment on this house. So therefore, the loan amount we're going to make will be equal to 80% of that, which is on average typical what we do. So the loan will be $400,000. Let's suppose interest rates are, let's go with 6%. We're going to start off with a 30-year loan, and this is a 12 monthly. This is a monthly loan. So now making our adjustments in terms of the periodic rate and the number of periods. So this is going to be 0.005% per period, and then also the number of periods will be 30 times 12 here. There's 360. All right. So we're going to have our period in time. We're going to have our beginning balance, interest, principal, and then ending balance. One last thing here we need is what our payment will be. So we're going to use the payment function. So we'll put in our rate, number of periods, the present value of the loan, and that's all we need. All right, so this is going to go for 360 periods. And then our beginning balance, that's going to be the 400,000. Interest on that will be the beginning balance multiplied by the periodic rate. And now we're going to anchor. So to do this on an Excel, we're going to do Command T. That will anchor that. So now our principal paid is going to be the difference between the payment. We're going to anchor this one again. So remember, that's Command T. Put a minus sign in front of that to make that a positive number. Subtract the interest to get how much principal we actually pay down. And then our ending balance is the beginning balance minus the principal. Beginning balance of the next period is the ending balance of the previous period. And then I think we can send the rest of these down. And then now what we're going to do is send all that down. Let's make these dollar signs. And hopefully when we get to the bottom of this, we see that the thing is paid off. And there it is, it's times 0. Okay, $0. All right. So that's how we anchor in Excel. That's an example of an amortization table. Let's suppose, for example, we want to compare the 30-year, as we see here, with a 15-year. So the total interest we pay is that over almost what's more than what we took the line out for. So we'll copy this just to compare. Now let's see what would happen if this were only going to be for 15 years. So now I need to modify my equation because it's going to stop after 180 periods. So you can see that the interest is half of that. And if you can, if you're going to buy a house and borrow, definitely try to get a 15-year rate. One quick correction here, I just noticed for completion, start off at period 1 instead of period 0, since we usually, you get a month grace too before you start actually paying the interest on that. Okay. All right. But also note your payment went up. So previously the payment was going to be $23.98. So you are going to pay more per month. So if you can't afford that, that's understandable. But a little bit higher payment, save on that interest over time. So remember, Command T to anchor, and this is an example of a home loan amortization. Thanks for watching.